NuCalm has taken 33 years and $42 million of patented clinically proven neuroscience that used to be a 4-component complex $6,000 device into a mobile app. And on that app, there are 6 channels. So you as a consumer get to choose. How do I want to feel right now at this moment? And how do I want to activate this and get to a state without drugs or side effects? So deep sleep is used at night. It's used through a speaker. It is not binaural signal processing. It's called isochronic waveform. So through a speaker at night, you put on deep sleep, and within minutes, it simply cycles your brainwave down to 0.5 hertz. It puts you to sleep. It's an 8-hour track, and along that journey of sleep, you're filling in gaps in your sleep architecture, and your sleep efficiency is improving. Then we have rescue, power nap, and flow state. These are the core clinical therapeutic values of NuCalm. Rescue has been used in over 2 million surgical procedures, replacing general anesthesia with people being operated on listening to our physics. This is the key, this is the patents and all the stuff we've done across the years with cancer and multiple sclerosis and addiction and trauma and surgical procedures. Rescue is the key cornerstone neuroacoustic software of NuCalm. Rescue is the key for any athlete and any fan who's so excited, they get so amped up for the game, and then you win, you're amped up, and you lose, you're so disappointed. Rescue is something you do after performance for recovery. Reset my mind, reset my body, lower my stress response, raise my rest response. When I raise my rest response, I can be more patient, more present, more clear-headed, more focused, more energized, more calm. I'm not sabotaged by anxiety and fear and other people's concerns and worries. So rescue, power nap, and flow state are the recovery elements. Then we have focus. Focus was just released in July of 2022. It took us 7 years to create this. Focus oscillates your brain between 15 and 20 hertz. There's a specific frequency that correlates to high levels of clarity, concentration, and comprehension, and that's 18.4 hertz. The human brain can only stay in a thinking process like this clear focus for 15 to 20 minutes. Called the Pomodoro technique. So for about 15 to 20 minutes we can be focused. Then you'll notice your mind starts to distract and we reach diminished returns. Well, not with physics you don't. So we have a 47-minute full focus track. You put headphones on and you are laser focused on what you're trying to accomplish. Then we have Ignite. Ignite is hugely beneficial to the professional athlete. For 6 years, we use this in confidence with 56 professional sports teams and across the Department of Defense. Literally putting this into the hands or into the heads of Special Forces, Air Force Special Operations Command, Navy SEALs, etc. Ignite oscillates your brain starting at 15 hertz in a 14-minute neuroacoustic software journey all the way up to 40 hertz where you're fully activated and ready to prepare for any performance, and you will have an unstoppable feeling of absolute certainty. Let me repeat that. An unstoppable feeling of absolute certainty. You will achieve anything you set your mind to, because there is no distraction and you are fully activated, so you have full access to all of your muscle memory and all of your training. Hi, my name is Jim, and I'd like to share with you how I use NuCalm. Now, when I was a kid, there was television commercials with this gentleman would get on and he'd say, hey, I'm not only the president of the company, I'm also a customer. Well, that kind of plays the same role here too. I'm the president and CEO of the neuroscience company that makes NuCalm. But me, just like everybody else, has stress. I've got 3 girls, 19, 17, and 14. That's a lot of stress. I travel a lot. That's a lot of stress. I work a lot. That's a lot of stress. So when I feel stressed, here's how it kind of impacts with me. I notice that I get easily agitated. We're in the service business. NuCalm by itself literally liberates people from fear and stress and anxiety. It's so overwhelming, people want to be a part of what we're doing. They love to call me. We've always had a family type business. Even as we've grown exponentially, we've always had access to people. And sometimes when I'm stressed, I notice people will be reaching out to me and I'm actually upset that they're reaching out to me. What do you want from me? I'm thinking. And I stop and I say, wait a second, that's not the right attitude. This person is reaching out to me because of something that we've created. I want to be a part of that. So sometimes I wake up and the day didn't go the way I wanted to the day before. We all know how that feels. And I wake up and I'm almost overwhelmed as soon as I use the bathroom or brush my teeth. And I've noticed that, I'm like, wait a second, I'm not going to tolerate this. I'm not going to tolerate my monkey mind kind of in this ADD thought process and literally feeling cortisol in my stomach, be like, oh, I'm going to have a rough day. No, not going to do it. I will literally get back in my bed and get on NuCalm. And I'll lie there. and I'll do the NuCalm thing. Sometimes I go very deep, sometimes it's really shallow, sometimes it's 30 minutes, sometimes it's 40 minutes. But when I get up, there is no overwhelm. There's a sense of gratitude and calmness in my heart, in my tummy, and I'll go about my day. So that's one reason or one way that I use it on a regular basis. If I have a long day and I don't get a great night's sleep, or I do get a great night's sleep, I'll go about my day, I'll work through my stuff, and then I'll be like, okay, hey, at 7 o'clock you have a Zoom presentation, or at 6 o'clock you have a call with the military, whatever's on my schedule. I'll purposely plan to NuCalm about 30 to 40 minutes before these important calls. And why do I do that? I've been running this company for 12 years. Do you think that I haven't spoken about everything to do with our company and our products a million times over? Do you know how boring that would get if I didn't do NuCalm? You know how boring it would get if I'm saying the same thing over and over and over? That's why I use NuCalm. NuCalm's a gift. It's a reboot. It's a restart. It literally changes your energy. It flushes stress away and allows me to be present in the moment with my audience. So I really don't find myself getting that bored. I will NuCalm a lot on the road. It definitely helps with jet lag, definitely helps with travel, definitely helps with all the stimulation required to travel. We just flew out here from Philadelphia. It took 13 hours for my daughter and I from wake up to getting in our hotel. It's only 2,400 miles away, but 13 hours, that's travel, and certainly in COVID, things are a little different. That's stressful. So I use it on a regular basis to take care of myself. I use it when I know emotionally I'm not in a good space. If I feel irritable, agitated, impatient, if I'm not present with my daughters where I want to be a good dad. I want to be a good son. I want to be a good friend. I want to be a good brother. I want to be a good human. Stress doesn't allow me to do that sometimes. NuCalm's my tool. So I use it as a regular basis, on a daily basis. Sometimes I use it twice a day. You can certainly use NuCalm too little. Okay, that's definitely capable, but you can't use it too much. That's what I do, that's how I do it, and I hope you will take some of my experience over the last 12 years and help make a habit for yourself. Hi, my name is Jim, and I want to tell you a little secret, a little story. I'm the president and CEO of Solid Life Sciences, a neuroscience company that's been around for 20 years on a mission to improve humanity and the human experience. And for 12 years, people have known us as a singular enterprise. NuCalm, the world's first and only patented technology, clinically proven to lower your stress and improve sleep quality without drugs. Profound, amazing, we've helped millions of people. We love it. But life is energy. Life is frequency. Life is vibration. Many of us don't understand that concept. But we understand this. On a daily basis, our mood changes. On a daily basis, our energy changes. On a daily basis, our optimism changes. One minute we may feel a little overwhelmed or anxious. Another minute we might feel happy. This is energy. Don't you find it interesting that every picture you've ever seen of yourself, you never look exactly the same? Every picture you've ever seen of your spouse, he never looks exactly the same? It's energy. We vibrate all the time. Life is energy. There is no end point. It's all flow. Well, the brain wave is the same way. Your brain has an energy pattern to it. In fact, it's a range of 41 hertz. So the highest level of energy in a normal functioning human brain is 41, 40, and 39 hertz. And that area, really high frequency, is called gamma. Gamma is associated with very high consciousness. It's also associated with mistake-free, high-intense focus. It's an amazing place to be. From there, if you step down, you go from 38 all the way down to 13 hertz. That's the broad range of the human condition. When we're awake, alive, alert, focused, stressed, freaked out, petrified, that's beta brainwave function. And as we go into the beta brainwave function, 15 to 20 hertz is associated with focus. So if my brain is in 15 to 20 hertz, my body and my outcome of my behavior is focused. Then when we step down, 12 hertz to 8 hertz is called alpha. Alpha brainwave function is associated with creativity, rest, relaxation, and being in the zone. We go slower down, we're into theta. Theta is associated with the healing zone. Why is that? It's the only time your cells clean their toxins and do their cellular maintenance, and it's the only time that your mitochondria is restored. And when you're in theta, physiologically, we're slowing down your respiration. So we're oxygenating your entire body and brain. Below theta is delta, all the way down to 0.5 hertz. So think about your behavior, what you do, how you live, and it's commensurate with the frequency you're at. So what have we done at Solid Life Sciences, and why are we so enthusiastic for the future? We've created a platform of patented physics and algorithms and mathematics designed to allow you, as a human being, to change whatever state you want using our physics. For example, Say I get up today and I didn't sleep that well. Well, I can't make up sleep debt, okay? The body is physiologically incapable of making up sleep debt. However, biochemistry and physics can. So if I woke up today and I was like, I didn't sleep well, I need some more sleep, I'll go back and get in my bed and get on NuCalm. NuCalm, 20 minutes equals 2 hours of restorative sleep. Great. There you go. I made up for the sleep debt. Then I'm going about my day. Noon hits, I eat some food. My belly's digesting the food. And at 1 o'clock, I hit a little lull. I'll put on a focus track, just a headphone, while I'm working. Put me into 15 to 20 hertz, much like caffeine does. Increase my brainwave frequency. Then it's 4 o'clock and I want to get on the Peloton. But at 3 o'clock, my brain starts saying, hey, you don't really want to get on the Peloton. You got too much to do. Hey, at 3:30, it's like, hey, the Peloton stinks. You don't want to get on that. To defeat that kind of sabotage, I'll put Ignite on. Ignite activates my brainwave function into high intensity, 39 to 41 hertz. I'll get on there, I'll perform well, I'll feel good about myself, I'll shower, I'll eat dinner, I'll go about my day, hang out with my children, catch up on my life. Then at bedtime, I'll say, I'm still a little jacked up. It was a really good day, or it was a stressful day, whatever it is. I will put on the sleep track in the bedroom on an iPad. That's what we've created. You soon will have the ability to change your state on demand with no side effects and no drugs. Look forward to seeing you in the future.
I'm Heather Jensen, and I was born in Santa Monica, but then I moved to New York, and then I lived in Massachusetts for 4 to 5 years, and then I just moved here last year. I really like the beach, and I like the climate. It's a lot steadier than really hot and really cold. I mean, there's tons of nice people here, and I think I fit in well. I got into volleyball when I moved here, and it's a really nice place for volleyball. There's tons of clubs, and I'm on a club team, and it's really fun.
Has school been tough or easy for you?
Well, not that tough. I mean, we got a new math program this year, and I don't really like it as much as the new one, but it's showing how to explain your thinking, and I think it could be helpful in the future, but I don't think school's been very tough. To me, stress is when you kind of feel overwhelmed and when you feel like there's a ton of pressure on you. When there's pressure or when you feel like you can't handle things, and it's not a good feeling.
So have you ever felt stress?
Yeah, I felt stressed like before tests, when I knew I forgot to study, before a volleyball tournament, when I know I'm serving, like those type of things. But I know that I'm very young in my life, so the stress is going to get worse.
So would you say your friends also sometimes feel anxious and stressed?
Yeah, anxious and stress is a part of life. And at school, like, there's groups, there's stress, there's tests. So I think everyone really feels stress. I mean, there's different types of stress, but everyone really feels it in different ways, but it's still stress.
And if you had your preference, would you prefer to have more or less of the same amount of stress?
At such a young age, I don't think I have tons or lots of stress. So, I mean, a little more stress would be good because you really need stress. It kind of under pressure, under stress, that kind of helps you become a better person and how to deal with things that you need.
And would you say that all of your friends feel the same way as you?
Well, I mean, some people would like it a lot harder, and some people would like it the easiest they can be. So there's different preferences on stress.
So can you think of anything that wouldn't be good about feeling anxious or fearful or panicky or stressful?
Well, it could kind of sort of mess you up. When I say mess you up, is you could be so anxious, so stressed that you're not really thinking straight, or that you are so nervous that you don't act right, or you don't do things that you would if you're just totally calm.
And have you ever heard of any kids who feel that way or behave that way?
Well, not really, because at school you don't really talk about it with your friends, because stress and anxiousness, I mean, this is just how I feel. It's kind of an inside thing. You can tell your family maybe you'll tell your friends, but it's not really brought up in conversation.
You lay down and you were NuCalming for how long, roughly?
I was NuCalming for about 32 minutes. I really noticed that I felt calm in a matter of minutes. And that's different from sleep. It felt very good because for sleep there's a lot of thoughts going through your head through the day, because for me it's a time to think. And those thoughts kind of swarm in my head, and it's kind of hard to go to sleep and to relax. But with NuCalm, I mean, the music helped and I felt so much more calm. And whenever I started to get those thoughts, they just went away. And it was a great experience for me. I loved it.
Do you think other kids might enjoy this?
I think that kids would love it because right now with this age with tweens and teens, I think that even though it might not seem like it, there's lots of stress going on. It's the number one reason that tells your body to kind of go to sleep and shut down and relax. And I thought that it's really helpful.